Hi there, Gemini. Thank you so much for tuning in. Love and light to you all here. Thank you so much for connecting. And let's take a deep breath right here. Oh my goodness, the energy is so powerful here for you. I was meditating on energy and I was feeling again this energy for you, Gemini, in the past few months has been just brimming, just broiling even. I'm hearing it specifically. I'm seeing it as like a heat, something that is, I'm hearing heat wave, and I'm zooming in here specifically on the chariot. I'm seeing it as being something that's even cyclical. I'm hearing Aries strongly, something that may have to do with matters of even fertility of birth, what it is that is culminating. And I'm seeing that again, I'm hearing building, it's building, I'm hearing pressure. And I was again meditating on your energy before I turned the camera out, dear Gemini. And I was getting for you this very clear image, okay, a very clear vision of a sort of surprise, okay, something that comes through. And I'm seeing specifically someone who's like in bed and I'm hearing they're having their heart. I'm hearing heart. I'm hearing transplant, whatever the number of you take it as you will. I'm hearing it though as like there's something that you maybe I'm hearing in the process of processing. I'm hearing specifically something that you may be really meditating on. I'm hearing specifically for a number of you, and I'm seeing someone in like some kind of state. I'm hearing also alternate consciousness where you may not, right, take it as you will always, Gemini, right? It can be taken, perceived, interpreted a number of ways, and it's always a matter of perception. But I'm seeing that it has to do with how you are maneuvering through a certain cycle of an experience. And it's so interesting because I'm getting that you expect whatever it is that's coming through. I'm almost seeing it as like somebody who, let's say you like put out your resume like to like 500 different companies, and I'm hearing makeup routine, artist, hairdo, outfit. I'm seeing it as being something very sort of creative even. You're like, oh, okay, maybe it'd be great if I got a call back there from that one company that I'm hearing applied to. But I'm getting you as having, let's say, put a certain amount of effort out into a certain even, I'm hearing project or industry, and then something, Gemini, comes around the mountain. I'm hearing comes full circle in a certain way, and I'm seeing you, it's like in the most unexpected of ways. Okay, at the most unexpected moment, it's this feeling of, and I'm seeing for a number of you that it is an actual proposal that's being made, or something knocks at your door, and sorry, you get a sort of text message, you get a message, a call, something rings, I'm hearing, even let's say proverbially, right, perceptively, it's like there's clarity, Gemini, of what you are capturing in this very moment. And I'm seeing it as being like for a number of you, I'm seeing it in this way, and there's so much energy coming through, right? And it's always, again, in general reading, it can be taken, perceived, interpreted a number of ways, but Gemini, yet again, this feeling that I'm getting is of there being somewhat of a processing period. Yet again, I'm hearing pandemonium even, and then a sudden break and I'm hearing big break for a number of you. I'm hearing that whatever the meaning for a number of you, but I'm seeing it as something that comes through that makes very clear what direction you are now prioritizing. And I'm seeing it as something that you really want to, I'm hearing work on and work with. I'm seeing it as being so exciting for a number of you. I'm seeing this inversion of even a happiness where it's like, I'm hearing, did I just get a call back? I'm hearing specifically, I'm hearing Seyfried. I'm hearing as well. I'm seeing for a number of this may have to do, I'm hearing specifically with entertainment, and I'm getting that if you've applied to a number of places here, Gemini, if you've been thinking about what different, I'm hearing work, jobs, solutions, even context, environments, working environments you feel maybe most conducive for the type of work that you want to carry out. I'm seeing that something is being brought, I'm hearing back home, I'm hearing full circle again, and to your attention. For a number of this may be a birth. I am seeing it absolutely in that way. It's like, okay, it's definitely time. I'm hearing they are telling me that I need to start taking myself. I'm hearing to the hospital. I'm hearing, and I'm hearing the Uber as well to get to a certain place at a certain time. I'm seeing that for a number of you, this may be sort of like a visit. I'm hearing some sort of like something like you get. I'm hearing Aries strongly here, Gemini, and if you're dealing with an Aries, you may want to check the Aries video out. I haven't yet done it, but I'm seeing that it may be related to someone or something that may be abroad or someone who you may not have had a lot of contact with, but then suddenly, I'm hearing them suddenly, it's like a big surprise. Gemini, I'm hearing Sagittarius as well. Okay, a whole lot of commotion here, and I'm hearing for a number of you, this is someone who you've known for a long time. We're talking like you go back, and they don't need to, I'm hearing breakdance in the same ballroom to remind you of how you really, I'm hearing work out that brotherly kind of love, whatever that may mean for a number of you. It's like you can see each other in two completely different contexts from the space that lets you knew each other in at a certain point in time, and you come back together and it's just all, I'm hearing, it's all beautiful in the same way that, let's say, it was within a certain space at a certain time within a certain context. I'm seeing for a number of you, this is, again, it's like the kind of feeling of like two friends. I'm hearing odd shaped, I'm hearing audience members. Very interesting with the Magician here. I'm focusing on the Pentacle. It's like you might have been brought up in a certain industry. I'm hearing a certain context. I'm almost seeing like two people who were I'm hearing fostered as well. Very interesting. I'm seeing it as being something that is related as well to work life. You might be from the same family. I'm hearing network. Like I'm almost seeing two people who were brought in to intern in a certain broader company, but in two different parts of that company, and then they come together and then they create in one space together, and they have a sort of I'm hearing property that they may manage. There may be a specific message here coming perhaps through for a number of you, but again, I'm seeing this as being almost carried out in different even worlds. I'm hearing worlds apart, but then I'm not seeing it as being literal. I'm seeing it as being something that is then working in unison. I'm hearing to the same tide that now turns. Gemini, there's a focus on what you are reconnecting with. For a number of you, this may be a reunion. For a number of you, this may be rekindling passion. There's a form of clarity here. I'm getting for a number of you, yet again, it's like for a number of you, it may be related to who you and what you have seen in yourself as a certain propensity to be really, I'm hearing the kind of wand that you want to be brandishing now, and I'm seeing it, I'm hearing paying Mr. I'm hearing Marquee, I'm hearing Marquee, a visit, whatever that means for a number of you, the Magician. Now I'm seeing that as well, Gemini. It's like, yet again, it's like this might be a talent that you feel, I need to wear the gown. I'm hearing, if I want to go home, a winner, or whatever that may mean, particularly for a number of you. I'm hearing like Lucky, and I'm hearing that song, she's so lucky. She's a star, but she cries. And there's something, Gemini, it's like you realize that you have, I'm hearing, a whole lot of passion. Be it for a certain person, be it for a certain place, be it for a certain project, timeline, proposal, marriage. I'm hearing specifically coming through for a number of, okay, it's like, yeah, I'm hearing, actually, I am. I'm hearing made of Marvel here, comics, or the Father of Pentacles. Someone here is really creative, okay? Someone here really knows the industry as well that they work in ways that, and you might be an illustrator, and if you are Gemini, I'm hearing Sagittarius strongly. I'm hearing your work is getting I'm hearing is circulating, is also being commemorated in whatever way that may be meant for you. I'm hearing at another place at another time, and I'm seeing that again. I'm hearing paying a visit, Father of Pentacles, and the Magician. For a number of you, may be financing a certain industry, a certain space abroad. You may be thinking of moving. You may be thinking of investing in a certain space as well. Let's get on with the reading. It's very exciting here, Gemini. Oh my goodness. And Sagittarius is, I'm hearing just so happy to see you. I'm hearing to be with you. I'm hearing as well during this moment. And for a number of you, I am getting that this is a birth strongest. I'm missing someone who like meets you up at the airport. I'm hearing as well. I'm seeing it though as well. I'm hearing in the audience, it's like you're throwing a show or you're having some sort of event. I'm hearing publishing, networking event, and your favorite, I'm hearing high school teacher shows up. Oh my goodness, Gemini, I'm getting these vibes. This energy's been coming through for you in your readings now for the past few months. It's all so lovely, so lovely. I'm hearing, let's skate around the rink one more time together. This time not as children, but as champions. Oh my goodness, Gemini, the Father of Wands, sticky. Someone cares a whole lot about you. Don't judge. I'm hearing don't question how they have justified their acts in the past, to tell you just how much they care. And if in the past they've told you in ways that have told you backwards, I'm hearing how time and space are I'm hearing false at play in the broader landscape and scope of friendship. I'm hearing also of the future that you I'm hearing imagine together. I'm seeing that there is a very strong connection, and the way that you at the end of the day find yourself in a space that is not I'm hearing lost, whatever that may mean for a number of you, with the Father of Pentacles and the Father of Wands and the Magician, but in a space that is found, I'm hearing refound again, reconnected within in a whole new way, tells you just how strong this connection is. And I'm saying for a number of you, this may have to do with past lives. Okay, this is something that you're like, I know you and you know me, and I'm so, these energies again coming through for you. It's the same sort of feeling as the October reading. So fascinating. Now I'm back to mention right here, right before I get into this vision I'm having strongly here related to I'm hearing the market, at the market, whatever that may mean. Driven number of seeing of two individuals, and it's this. Okay, I'm going to continue here first with the vision. There is a photograph in New York, and there's like not a sailor, but there's someone who, let's say, was going off to war, and I'm hearing Margaret, whatever that may mean for a number of you, and it's like he's tilting this woman backwards and landing a kiss on her lips, and it's a very famous photograph, and I believe it takes place in New York. I know this came through in your October reading as well, Gemini, and if anybody knows the name, please comment it here, okay? But Gemini, yet again, I'm getting this feeling for you. I'm hearing it's drawing, I'm hearing tears, I'm hearing it's drawing up a whole new dress as well that you now I'm hearing draw experiences from and whatever that may mean. And I'm seeing for now you may actually be like connecting with something physical, like a physical space even. I am seeing it for a number of you. It's like I'm seeing two people who I'm hearing communicate, I'm hearing commute as well on the same train, like in the same, I'm hearing day at the same time at the same avenue. And you might be dealing here with an Aquarius as well for a number of you, someone who you feel I've definitely crossed paths with you a couple of times here. And I'm not talking about here, I'm talking about I'm hearing home, whatever that, I'm hearing the ET who actually phones home, what it gets through to the other end of the line, whatever that may mean for a number of you. I'm hearing, but not with lies here. With love, with the Fool and the Star. There could be a space here and a sort of an energetic, I'm hearing understanding that you feel sheds light on what really, I'm hearing you're being guided to I'm hearing sing about for a number of you. I'm hearing what it is you would like to broadcast, what it is you would like to publish, produce. I'm hearing manifest as well, what it is that you would like to merge with. And for a number of you, this is a person. I'm getting that this may be another person that you feel a really strong connection with, and it's not, I'm hearing something that scares you, even though it can sound a little scary. It's like I saw them, I'm hearing in the alignment of the stars, and I'm seeing you like telling your friend, like your best friend, like listen. I'm hearing Gary, I'm hearing Griselda, I'm hearing as well, listen up. I'm hearing specifically the High Priestess. You may be dealing with someone who's got a lot of Pisces in their chart, and they're a great listener. Okay, this person here, the High Priest, I'm getting this feeling for you, Gemini, of like, it's like, again, I'm getting this feeling of like old time friends. I'm hearing kinship. They may have a lot of Aries as well. I'm hearing Aries, Aquarius here. I was going to say Aquarius, Aries coming through in their chart. And you do have the Mother of Wands in reverse right beneath the High Priestess. You got a lot of support here, Gemini. I'm seeing, again, though, in what is support, right? It can be absolutely also a spiritual, I'm hearing entity. I'm hearing also emotion that you're tapping into. There is a vibration here as well. I'm hearing specifically that you don't need to color in with any particular color to understand how the palette goes. I'm hearing, again, with that particular canvas and portrait. Very interesting, Gemini. I'm seeing you tapping into a I'm hearing particular profit scheme model as well for a number of you. That's really making a whole lot of sense. You're like, yeah, I'm hearing, this is how I want to be using a calculator. This is how the algorithm goes to get me feeling like Alfred Hitchcock as well. I'm hearing specifically in my work. I'm hearing my workout routine as well. You might be getting really like fit with something as well. And again, be that literal, be that physical. What is literal? Be that metaphorical, be that spiritual. I'm hearing specifically with the Temperance card. Can be related to the philosophies, the perspective that you would like to. Also what you would like to publish here. I'm hearing broadcast strongly here. Again, I'm hearing Aries strong with the Ace of Wands and the Empress. Aha, the Empress here associated with the card of Aries mirroring the Ace of Wands. Someone is coming through here for you, and they don't need to knock. I'm hearing to know how to get through the front door, and that's something that may be considered somewhat I'm hearing scary to some who don't understand that kind of connection. I'm hearing specifically whatever that means for a number of you. It's like, how did they know that you dialed them before you spoke to them? Like I'm seeing, again, like you telling someone about a certain storyline as well, a certain kind of experience that you have, Gemini, that just completely like leaves you standing, I'm hearing, in bewilderment of your own. I'm hearing brotherly love. I'm hearing that brotherly kind of love with the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Strength card, and the Son of Wands. It's like you have a connection here, Gemini, with someone with some kind of space as well. I'm seeing it as a physical space. I'm hearing object, whatever that may mean. I'm not seeing it as just a single object, though. I'm seeing it as something that you may have cultivated over time. It can be a plot of land. You're like, I'm hearing, you don't see gold, but it's definitely, I'm hearing getting there. Whatever that may mean. It's like you may be kind of cultivating, again, a certain property. I'm hearing as well. Plot of land, the Emperor here coming through right over the Four of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Someone here has a bright idea, I'm hearing as well. Perhaps even clairvoyance, highly clairvoyant. I'm hearing specifically here with the Emperor. It may be a vision that you have of what you see eventually holding value over time. And I'm seeing that for a number of you, this is a project. This is something that you have really spent a lot of time meditating on. I'm seeing meditating specifically here related to the Four of Cups and the Nine of Cups. What it is that you've been in a bit of a period of hideaway with. It's like, I'm working on my project. Yes, I'm hearing I'm very busy. I'm hearing very, very busy. Whatever that may mean for a number of you, the Eight of Pentacles upright and the Daughter of Swords in reverse. I'm almost seeing like a doctor who is on call but not on duty. Whatever that may mean for a number of you, it's like, my pager wasn't working. I'm hearing specifically, whatever that may mean for a number of you, I'm seeing it perhaps is related to a certain type of outfit as well that you wear, that you're like, I'm undressing I'm hearing discussion, and I'm perhaps taking a pause here. I'm hearing this, I'm getting was in the past, Gemini, what it is that you have wanted to kind of take time to meditate on. And I'm seeing that it is related to what you eventually saw coming full circle. Yes, and I'm seeing here as well, it's almost like this sort of feeling of like, let's say you have a teacher, right? There's a teacher, and they usually talk about certain subjects, and they usually have the door open all the time, I'm hearing, for office hours. But then a certain week, I'm hearing back in May, whatever that may mean for a number of you, I'm hearing they were gone missing. I'm hearing I'm hearing manager's office, whatever that may mean. It's like they they perhaps called in sick here, Gemini, as well. But I'm not seeing it as just simply, there's something that, and again, it could be your own energy, but out of another. I'm seeing that it is perhaps even collaborative. I'm getting that you took time and space to really assert, understand, identify with your values. I'm hearing though as well to interpret what it is you feel holds value. And I'm seeing it for a number of you that there has been a period, again, a pause, I'm hearing strongly, to kind of reconnect with what you feel the grass is really growing for. I'm hearing, and as when we're tending to that one, I'm hearing leaf, I'm hearing notebook, loose leaf notebook, I'm hearing paper as well. It could be something that you're presenting, preparing, publishing, researching as well. I'm hearing, again, on hold here with the Father of Swords in reverse. I'm seeing that if you were thinking of publishing something or taking legal action forward in a certain very decisive way or manner, I'm seeing that you got really close to getting there, making, let's say, a very clear decision, and then perhaps retracted a certain bid. I'm hearing a certain offer, and I'm hearing dance the night away with the Father of Swords and the Daughter of Cups. There could have been, again, a sort of process of I'm hearing pitching that you still would like to work on. I'm seeing in a creative manner, in an intellectual manner. I'm hearing specifically very interesting with the Daughter of Cups. It could be something that you're training, you're still working on training. I'm almost seeing someone who is perhaps preparing to present a certain project, I'm hearing proposal. I'm getting that this is academic for a number of you, but I'm getting for another number of you that this has to do with matters that are, I'm hearing eventually highly expressive. I'm seeing that, I'm almost seeing it like this, Gemini, like an audition. And I'm seeing it as if you are like working with someone, training like your voice in a certain way. It's like, before you demo it, let's get a few more sounds on the track I'm hearing as well, okay? And if you're, again, thinking of taking something on in a legal manner, I'm seeing that you kind of put something on pause, you're like, wait, we're not ready yet, nope. Let's ring the school bell a few more times to really know what we're I'm hearing, calling people into class for as well. And I'm seeing that it has to do as well with, let's say, what you have been deciding on, but it is reflective of what you saw potential in coming through. And I'm seeing for a number of reasons, like before I sign a lease, I feel that there is still one more letter that's going to be coming in the mail. And lo and behold, Gemini, I'm getting for a number of you strongly that something does kind of stir. I'm hearing around the start of the month. I'm hearing in the end of the month. I'm hearing May. Again, May. Whatever that may mean for a number of you. Perhaps looking back at the month of May or looking forward at the month of May, something that you may have planned for May. The Devil and the Hermit coming through. You may have been working with matters that are inherently financial, but you may have been practicing a certain performance. I'm hearing also presentation. Now, the Strength card here is coming through. Yes, you're waiting on this, Gemini. You're getting really creative in the process of what you are using to your best interest to kind of prepare, I'm hearing, at the utmost for what will eventually go on air. I'm hearing specifically in a very broad public way. Okay, and I'm seeing that there might be somewhat of a storyline that you need to further, I'm hearing, stock up to tell. Very interesting. There could be a focus on the resources that go into how you may be making something really public, and you will kind of want to get more clear on how you want to source certain materials, I'm hearing as well. It's like, if I'm doing book binding, what's the binding going to look like, and what's the board that I write that I'm hearing screenplay on as well going to be I'm hearing bordered with, I'm hearing lined. There could be focus on strategy here as well. Here, dear, I'm hearing Leo Sagittarius strongly. All right, now you might be thinking of different markets that you may want to enter, like what perhaps, I'm hearing universe, do I want to, entertain my audience with as well. Very interesting. What is it that I perhaps even feel is a lucrative space to first enter into? And if you're thinking of publishing something, I'm seeing that perhaps there's a focus on the environment. I'm hearing demographic as well. I'm hearing analysis. It's like, how would I get my word out? I'm hearing the furthest here with the Father of Wands as well. Very interesting. Like, who's got a really loud voice to really project here? I'm almost seeing like somebody who's like an opera singer as well with the Father of Wands and the Fool. It's like, wow, the Fool has somewhat of a fortune to tell in a really fun way that is actually quite formal, in the way that it's I'm hearing made the focal point in the contract. I'm hearing as well the Justice card. You're getting super serious, Gemini. I'm hearing, but not in like a, I'm hearing in a standoffish way. I'm just caught sight of the Devil. I'm seeing that I'm not seeing it as something that you kind of feel you need to stand tall with. I'm hearing in your Uber, I'm hearing with your driver, whatever that means, we're going to review. I'm seeing it as like that you might be getting very, again, creative in the way. And the more creative that you connect certain dots, I'm hearing, on your own first, the more confirmed the decision that you feel you're making brings itself out to kind of be felt as. And it's like, okay, I'm hearing, yes, I'm hearing we can technically sign on the dotted line, but I want to make sure that I understand every dot that I'm signing on as well for a number of you. And this can be something that you may be, I'm hearing pillow affidavit with the Devil, whatever that may mean for a number of you, mirroring here in the Ace of Swords, what it is that you feel you're really perhaps preparing an audience for, and it can be related to a major investment here for a number of you. It's like, I'm going to be investing in a certain space, and before I sign off on that and allocate certain funds, I need to really get all the goose eggs, I'm hearing giddy as well in their own space. Again, it could be something that you may be preparing, and it could be related to marketing as well, okay? I'm hearing proper presentation with the devil and the hangman. You may be thinking about formalizing something as well. All right. Nonetheless, here, Gemini, let's pull the cards and see what comes through for you. It's very exciting though, and I'm so hot right now. Oh my goodness. I'm like so hot right now. Gemini, I'm hearing Leo strongly. I'm almost seeing like there's, again, it's like this, I'm hearing heat wave with the Ace of Wands upright and the Two of Cups in reverse. Something I'm hearing is being proposed to you. The Hierophant coming through in the moon. Maybe dealing with Scorpio. Somebody who is, I'm hearing a skater, like skates by the skate park, but doesn't look scared while doing it. Like someone who may have a really good poker face, I'm hearing specifically, where you're like, I don't know what I'm hearing your genes are, but I don't need to guess that they are good. I'm hearing looking, whatever that may mean for a number of you. It's like I'm seeing that someone is very, I'm hearing good at getting someone, I'm hearing to open up as well here, big time. The Eight of Cups in reverse, Four of Cups upright, the Nine of Pentacles upright, mirroring the Eight of Cups in reverse, Seven of Wands in reverse. This can be hearing a discussion for a number of you, a debate. It can be though also a dynamic that's struck, and I'm seeing that if a proposal comes through, Gemini, and it's so hot here. Oh my goodness, 1 second. Let me get the window open. Okay. I'm seeing that there's somewhat of like I'm hearing stop-go nature here to the Hierophant with the moon. It's like something, I'm seeing someone presenting something to you, or there being some aspect to the form of presentation, but I'm seeing also to what they are presenting you that has somewhat of like it's like they present me X, and at the same time that reflects that they're presenting me Y. They're reflecting, I'm hearing the past by talking about the future. Like something is like almost polar, but still I'm hearing presentable in a certain way. I'm hearing in a certain space. Very interesting. And I'm getting that you're kind of curious about this. I'm hearing you're like, what color crayons do they want to draw? I'm hearing with, I'm hearing draw on me with, I'm hearing as well crawl with, I'm hearing crawl on me with. Very interesting. The moon and the Hierophant. Someone might be like making you somewhat of a, I'm hearing standardized test that I'm hearing again, like stop, go, something that is somewhat, I'm hearing synchronized as well. It's like they might be offering you something. I'm hearing startings to start up. I'm hearing singing voice here, strong with the Hierophant. Okay. Nonetheless, this individual, if you're dealing with someone who's got a lot of Hierophant in their chart, whatever that may mean, like if you do readings for them, and the Hierophant always comes through, whatever that may mean, number of you. But let's say as well, they've got a lot of Taurus, a lot of Scorpio as well. Perhaps their moon sign, I'm hearing specifically, or Pisces as well. Take it as you will. They really, I'm hearing they are great. I'm hearing great at taking on major investments. I'm hearing mergers and acquisitions, the devil here, with grace. Whatever that may mean for you, they might be I'm hearing heavy loader. I'm hearing heavy hitter with the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands upright. They see potential wherever they skate by. I'm hearing the skate park, rink, whatever that may mean. I'm hearing with their assets. I'm hearing of assets as well. They might be, I'm seeing someone, Gemini, who like makes the rounds. I'm hearing an investment. They go to different spaces. I'm hearing different discussions as well, debates I'm hearing as well, and they stand at the doorway, and I'm hearing they audit. I'm hearing specifically, it's like they stand there and they tell everyone what the game is that's being played as well. Whatever that, it's like they might be an investigator, Gemini. They might be someone who is actually, again, I'm hearing really great. I mean, but I'm hearing it in a very simple way, like a very simple fashion. I'm seeing somebody who's very tall, and they have like a gray suit on. I'm hearing gray suit vest, tailored. I'm hearing taffy, laughs like taffy. I'm hearing tacky here as well with the Hierophant, whatever that means for a number of you. Like they have a really strong track record, I'm hearing as well, and it shows by the suit that they wear and the way that they tie their tie. I'm hearing the way that it's all tailored to talk to you for them, whatever that may mean. It's like, again, you see this individual, they might have a lot of Virgo in their chart as well, and they again, I'm hearing are really great. It's like repetitive Gemini, really great at getting you to tell them a certain story. And it's like, this might be a therapist for a number of you Gemini. This might be like, I'm almost getting this feeling of like, Siri, like, how are you doing? I'm doing great. How are you? And then you like ask certain questions, and then it always winds back to like what they're trying to get you to kind of talk about and communicate. And I'm almost seeing it as like the Apple bot, like on like computers or like the Mac. I'm seeing this spider as being a focus right here, the Eight of Pentacles upright. This might be a negotiation here for a number of you, but I'm seeing it as almost like those like I robot like therapists that you type to on the computer, so to speak, supposedly. And what is a therapist, right? Take it as you will. But I'm seeing it as like, I'm hearing suggested calls here with the Eight of Pentacles. This could be related to profession, what it is you are, let's say, collaborating on, working with the various individuals on in different times and different places. But I'm hearing practice problems here as well with the Eight of Pentacles. This could be academic for a number of you. Nonetheless, I'm seeing it as like, I'm hearing Tammy, I'm hearing Tabitha with the Eight of Pentacles. I'm hearing Tabitha rules. I'm hearing someone like writing that in bubblegum font on a certain, I'm hearing bordered math problem. Okay, I'm hearing binder. Okay, now, nonetheless, here, Gemini, perhaps specific message coming through. The sort of feeling I'm getting is that, yet again, it's like it's like those, again, we were saying the I robot, like therapist, who you like talk to, and you're like, hi, like, how are you doing? And then they're like, I'm good, but how are you? And then like you respond, you're like, I'm good, how are you? And they're like, oh, I'm good, but how are you? And you're like, I'm good, okay, so I don't know, I'm not feeling too well today, but how are you doing? And they're like, oh, well, that's too bad. I'm doing well, but why aren't you feeling good today? Like, there's something that someone may be really like working with you on, reworking. I'm hearing retraining. There could be a way, this could be an innovative process that you're taking on in terms of how you are managing a certain practice. And it's like, if I have been carrying out my my uniform in ways, the Ten of Pentacles here at the higher font and the Eight of Pentacles, in ways that have been somewhat standardized and to make me feel that I'm hearing stopping when the green light goes. I'm hearing also stops, and when the red light, I'm hearing gets redder, whatever the number of you, this could be related to a certain industry, okay, that has a number of cycles to it. But I'm getting that here for a number of you, you kind of want to see how you can get out of your own head. Very interesting. And I'm seeing this as psycho and analytical for a number of you. I'm seeing that you are really, I'm hearing retraining, reworking, respinning certain wheels as well to certain assets, kind of like taking a really old toothbrush and thinking, what can I do with that? I'm hearing, what can I also lose from, let's say, not using that. I'm hearing as well, and it could be something that you may feel has somewhat of like a social stigma. I'm hearing specifically related to it, the Eight of Pentacles. But let's backtrack here, Gemini. I'm seeing that you might again be dealing with an individual who really is like testing you. I'm hearing challenging you. Really, I'm hearing mentally like thought provocative, and they might be a philosopher as well. They may really read a lot of. I'm hearing roomy poetry with the Moon and the Hermit. Someone who is so, I'm hearing again, great at, this person is your support system, Gemini. I'm hearing Pisces strongly. I'm hearing you love them to pieces, to bits. And I'm hearing in every wave, I'm hearing of the length of time that passes through when you guys connect and reconnect, you understand how characters come back in the same story to spin the web of wonder together again once more. I'm hearing worlds that seem so far apart, so polar, perhaps physically, perceptively, but in ways that bring the priorities back together to the very same base point. I'm hearing camp that you both connected on. I'm hearing at the very start of everything that I'm hearing it as being related to the Empress, related to matters of fertility, and both cards being associated with the number 3, right? 3 of Pentacles, the third card in the Major Arcana, the Empress. What it is that you feel is the very thread that chases both of your tails. Very interesting. To tell each other, I'm hearing to tell each other when to wag and when to work. This is someone, Gemini, that you cannot, I'm hearing, get out of your head. I'm hearing that specifically for a number of you. And it could be a propensity of your own. I'm hearing this greatness. I'm hearing greatness. It can be a certain, I'm hearing potential that you feel. It's like, I'm hearing, I've got it. I'm hearing, and I've got to get it out there as well. It can be something that you want to really publish. And there's a bit of pressure here, Gemini. I'm seeing it as almost like in a way of like birth. Like I'm hearing with the Son of Wands. It's like the Son of Wands is like kind of coaxing the collar onto the coat of the I'm hearing communications department. There could be something that you really want to get out there. I'm hearing, again, it's like something that it could be someone who is supporting you in this process. It could be, again, your own energy, how it is that you feel that you're kind of trying to win yourself in your own race. It's like, I am my own best man. I'm hearing, I don't need to tell out anyone that my show is made for Showtime and that I'm going to be meaning business here. And I'm hearing, let's just believe in the power of that. And what is made of that, the Ace of Cups coming through, is just simply found on the surface of sound. I'm hearing is resonant with the Devil in reverse, mirroring the Ace of Cups upright, Six of Swords upright, smack them in between the two, the Mother Swords upright. You're reconditioning a certain paradigm here. I'm hearing Sagittarius, Pisces, Aries, and Leo strongly. You are redefining how certain doctors are going to be telling their doors to open. I'm hearing how, at what time, and when. Whatever that may mean for a number, you might be reconnecting. I'm hearing strongly the Six of Pentacles and the Sun, as I'm hearing the Star as well here, and you've got the Star right above here, the Sun and the Six of Pentacles. How to start their engines here with the Ten of Pentacles. You might be redefining how a certain industry moves through, and this is a very inspiring space, Gemini, that you're opening up for. I'm hearing a whole lot of children as well. I'm seeing for a number of this could be like a department that you're thinking of. I'm hearing doctorate degree. It's like you're like, I need to enter this market in this space, not to do it, I'm hearing, well in terms of performance, but to tell it what to do now. And for a number of this, in whatever way that may meant for you, there could be a focus on how you are communicating particular in a space, or how a certain topic or a paradigm or a discussion is being actually spoken about. And that's something that you feel has a dress that needs to be tailored for it. And again, I'm seeing that you are taking your time with that. You may be working very closely with a mentor. I'm seeing that strongly for a number of you, someone who really, really gets the kind of groove that you want to be, I'm hearing glamorizing as well for a number of you. It's like if you have a hairdresser, you're like, they know what my hair needs to look like without me having a hairbrush in my hand to kind of model it for them. It's like I'm hearing professor as well. I can promise my parents that they would be, I'm hearing sitting pretty at the, I'm hearing proposal. I'm hearing projects as well. If I were to practice it with them, I'm seeing this. There's something here, Gemini. Let's back up. There's somewhat of a, I'm hearing rocket ship announcement with the High Priestess in reverse and the Star in reverse. Something, this Chariot coming through, mirroring the High Priestess in reverse. A bit of a space, the Hermit and the Emperor. A whole lot of major arcana here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is a coming out period here, Gemini. The Death card right over the Mother of Cups. You're telling people how they, I'm hearing, ought to learn how to dance at your debate. Whoa, Gemini. I'm seeing that if you are debating something around this time, you're a lawyer. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm hearing no one needs to know that you get your story. I'm hearing standing on its own. I'm hearing standing on its own two hind legs. I'm hearing related to the higher font to get published and promoted as well. And for a number of you might have connections, or someone might have connections strength here coming through. It might be in the police force. I'm hearing that for a number of you. Maybe related to a certain department. I'm hearing, again, whatever that means, take it as you will, Gemini. But there is a bit of a long-winded announcement with the Son of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and the Mother of Swords. A bit of a chiming in there by the garbage truck. The Son of Swords is mirroring the Mother of Swords, and they're both sandwiching the Ten of Cups. There is a strong, I'm hearing, fa-la-la-la period here with the Son of Wands and the Ten of Cups, and the Moon again coming through. I'm hearing an announcement that has a few versions to it that you feel, again, it's like, I'm not just going to tell them what I'm hearing Velcro is normally used for and what it now needs to be I'm hearing reintegrated as formally. I need to feel that I am I'm hearing envisioning and holding the very vision of what I would like to eventually I'm hearing vacate a certain space with, and I'm hearing re-enter that same space with in a totally new way. And to do that, I've got to embody, I've got to interpret my own emotional space. I'm hearing heart space for what it is that I hold. I'm hearing this intention as, and you got the Four of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. And for a number of you, I'm seeing that if you are presenting something, yes, the Father of Wands and the Father of Cups, we have this overlay here between, let's say, the concept of emotion and performance. And if it's asking a whole lot of you in terms of how you present something physically, I'm seeing that you realize that it's not so much about how something is relayed, portrayed, batoned over, I'm hearing as well, to the Chancellor, whatever that may mean in particular for you. And not necessarily as I'm hearing the visit, how something is, let's say, also brought home, how something is broken down, perhaps in a I'm hearing backhanded manner with the Father of Pentacles in reverse and the Devil upright. It's like, it's not just a matter of how we hold the I'm hearing a hornet's nest in our hand to have, I'm hearing honey pour out of it. Very interesting. It's like, it's not a matter of what you hand down, I'm hearing specifically. It's like, if you're making a proposal, if somebody's making a visit to you, I'm seeing that there is, yes, a side to this certain experience that is somewhat even standardized, as I'm hearing it for a number of you. But that at the same time, as you realize that Gemini is also held in the moment of the space with the Two of Cups right beneath here, the Devil. And the Devil is wise enough to know that there are two doors that are moved through in the moment that it moves through the front door. To greet what is getting, I'm hearing, publicity here. And whatever it is that in a bit abstract here, Gemini, for a number of you, this might be happening on a literal level, I'm hearing on a professional level, on a public level, but I'm seeing as well for a number of you that this is related to how you are getting noticed in a certain industry. I'm hearing getting also your words, I'm hearing what it is that you publish, your work recognized, and I'm hearing again professionally. And this is again not something that is just physical, right? It's like, and it's so interesting because the Mother of Wands and is holding it as if it's like a piece of like a pack of gum. It's like, it's not just a matter of what we are packaging as well, the content of. It's a matter of what we're wishing when we when we release it to the public, and that's held in a visionary state. I'm hearing for a number of you that's held in a space of emotion that's charged with intention. And what is that exactly, right? It's like, it's not just a matter of how it is that I'm getting my girls on board with this as well. The High Priestess right over the Moon could be related to who is in a certain industry, perhaps supporting a certain path. You've got here though a focus on momentum, Gemini, the Two of Wands and the Two of Cups. I'm hearing the Doublemint twins, whatever that means for a number of you, sitting just behind the Devil. There could be focus on something you really want to, I'm hearing pronounce, I'm hearing project, process, I'm hearing publish again, perform, like you want to really dress it up, you really want to make it very exciting. But again, you've got the element of fire working with the element of water, and there is this transcendentalism to how they also talk to each other in a space that is eventually to be talked about in a public way. Very interesting here. Okay, now I'm hearing there's a premonition here or two as it pertains to what you are going to be I'm hearing Tupperware announcement with the High Priestess and the Mother of Cups. What is it you are going to be packaging, I'm hearing, and selling for a number of you as well. What it is you're going to be also promoting, I'm hearing strongly. And I'm seeing something that you're like packaging here, Gemini. It's so I'm hearing exceptional as well with the High Priestess in reverse, the Mother of Cups upright. This is something that the Lovers upright. This is something that I'm hearing I'm hearing a one world wonder. I'm hearing one hit wonder with the Magician, the Ace of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Lovers, Four of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. I'm seeing someone who's been planning a major reunion. I'm hearing getaway, sandals, vacation with the Ten of Cups, and the Sun of Swords in reverse. And I'm seeing someone being like, look, usually I'm laying down the law, but today I want to lay on the sand. I'm hearing on a bench that breathes. I'm hearing room into, I'm hearing the pina colada as well that I am getting a refill for. Whatever that may mean for you. It's like I'm seeing that you kind of want to get really, I'm hearing expialidocious with the Three of Wands. So interesting here, Gemini. Got some Mary Poppins popping through. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Nine of Wands in reverse, and the Eight of Swords upright. There's such an exciting space that you're now starting, I'm hearing, to space out the dream of, and I'm seeing for a number of you, you're thinking about a certain plot of land, you're heavily researching it. Yes, in a physical way, in a financial way as well, but I'm seeing it as also being related to how you envision it. And I'm seeing like really colorful Pinterest boards. I'm seeing you imagining, I'm hearing what you want your dream dress to look like. I'm hearing your dream job, I'm hearing dresser as well. I'm seeing like furniture. Very cool, Gemini. Very exciting here. All right, now let's see here. What else comes through? I'm hearing there's perhaps something that you still want to decide on. If you're thinking of striking up a contract between two individuals specifically, if it's related to the number 2 as well, I'm seeing that 2. I'm seeing if you're perhaps, again, deciding on perhaps 2 variables, 2 paths, two doctors. I'm hearing 2 decisions, two dance moves. I'm hearing as well, like it can be like I can project myself in this way, or I can project myself as my own ally. I'm hearing as well, my own best friend, whatever that means for a number of you. It's like in the way of I can critique my work, or I can cultivate it and create it. Again, whatever that may mean, and particularly for you, Gemini, always take it as you will. It can be taken, perceived, interpreted in a number of ways, right? But the feeling I'm getting is that the understanding is, and I'm getting it as if you don't really want to glamorize any particular gate. I'm hearing that can potentially be moved through, and I'm seeing you wanting to kind of just be very honest. I'm hearing I'm hearing respiteful with the Fool here, who's working its way into the future towards the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Swords. By the way, Gemini, this is your 1st to the 15th of the month reading, and the 15th to the 31st reading is also now available via the link in the bio description box below. And these energies seem to be moving towards this period right as we trail into Mercury retrograde around the 16th of November, and that is your planetary ruler, Gemini, right? So there could be something that you are making an announcement with. I'm hearing specifically, even if it's like I'm making the announcement, that I'm going to be making the announcement. It's like I'm seeing you calling up family and being like, I can't tell you yet what glows in the dark, but just get ready for when we're all getting together again. It's so exciting here, Gemini. Okay, and again, it could be your own energy. What it is, it's like I'm meeting with myself today, and I'm going to be telling myself that we are going to be having a major, I'm hearing Backstreet Boys moment here. I'm hearing as well with the Fool and the Mother of Cups. Yes, I'm seeing 2 people coming together. This is a reunion. I'm hearing strongly for a number of you. As well, though, I'm getting that this is something that you have already planned out, you've already strategized, you've already laid a certain process of groundwork out for, and that you're eventually going to be getting more materials for. I'm hearing for the set. Very cool. I'm hearing on-set vision. Now, a Gemini, yet again, the feeling that I'm getting for you is that for a number of you, that you, again, I'm seeing this as you being you with you. You being you with you, I said. How it is that you are forming a certain impression with yourself. And I'm seeing someone who's like in a room and they're getting ready for a certain audition. I'm hearing that for a number of you. They're getting ready to have a certain girls' night out as well. I'm hearing with the Lovers and the Four of Wands. Four of Wands in reverse and Lovers upright. I'm seeing you getting really committed as well to a certain kind of groove that you want to strike a chord with. And I'm hearing in the announcement, I'm hearing again, 2 of Swords in reverse, 4 of Wands in reverse, Lovers upright. And it's taken, I'm hearing its toll, I'm hearing in time in a good way. It's like, yeah, I'm hearing let that train see what it feels like to kind of get used to the tracks that it's gonna be riding on. I'm hearing into the winter time as well. The Daughter of Pentacles in reverse, 6 of Wands is so exciting here, Gemini. Oh my goodness. It's like I'm hearing fa la 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 with the Son of Wands in reverse here, and I'm imagining, I'm seeing the Son of Wands who is like, I'm seeing like a dad who dresses as like their son with like a little jingle over their head. I'm hearing their hat, and they always know how to wear it in a way that looks hot and honest. I'm hearing and bothered at the same time, whatever that may mean. Remember, I'm hearing big brother, take it as you will. I'm hearing will. All right, perhaps a message here coming through, Gemini, but it's I'm seeing a very specific character who may be also I'm hearing invited to the party independently, somebody who you didn't quite think would be getting their gloves on so soon, but who is really wanting, I'm hearing very motivated to chime in here and also collaborate with you strongly, Gemini. I'm hearing to get working with you as well, hand in a hands-on manner. Okay, but they might not be fully professional yet in the way that they see themselves working. I'm hearing on time as well, whatever that means for a number of you. It may be your own energy, Gemini, yet again, take it as you will, but I see that it was almost like an individual who wants to kind of I'm hearing with the girls as well, I'm hearing da-da-da with the cool da-da, better run, na-na-na-na, all the other da-da-da-da-da, better run, da-da-da-da, like someone who's so silly, like I'm getting this like very like silly vibe. I'm hearing austere, like someone who is really playful, but who also like again like shows up to be a professional but like plays in the house that they're building sort of feeling. It's like kind of feeling. Okay, nonetheless, so Gemini, let's backtrack here. I'm seeing that this could also be related to how, let's say, you're thinking about moving in an industry and thinking of kind of experimenting in it first, getting your hands dirty first before it is you tell the windshield that you're going to be wiping it forever kind of feeling. It's like I'm interning first and then I'm going to see how I want to kind of start the game. I'm hearing golden with golden, whatever that means for a number of you. Okay, but there's something that, as you may feel it, Gemini, has a lot of potential that you don't really, again, want to glorify in a way that gets you thinking about the space that you're moving into. I'm hearing in a disorganized fashion, in the way of feeling that I'm hearing there are forms to what you are thinking of creating in the future that is not yet relevant, where it's like, okay, I realize that I can move left or right. I realize I can, and I'm not seeing it as in that way necessarily as one or two, but I'm seeing it as being something of, well, there are two paths even that eventually I feel I might want to merge them both together in some kind of way. But if that is so, I realize that it's not so much about what can be eventually made of those two markets. I'm hearing as well, for a number of you, I'm hearing principles, actions. I'm hearing lawsuit here. So for a number of you, whatever that may mean for you, I'm seeing it as like, if I start thinking about how things are going to get going in the long run, I'm hearing publicity stunt with the Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. I'm going to get in my own head. I'm hearing again, and I won't know how to get out. I'm hearing specifically with the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. And I'm seeing, if for those of you, you've got a lot of air in your chart. If you have a lot of Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, let's say if you especially have got Mercury and an air sign, oh my goodness, there could be this propensity, even Mars, let's say. But I'm seeing specifically someone who's got their Mercury and an air sign. There could be this propensity to think so much about a certain project. I'm hearing specifically, it's like I'm hearing Mr. Clue, whatever that means. I'm hearing clue, chest, on the chest drawer. It's like you might really be making a certain I'm hearing motivational clause that is contemplated here strongly with the Son of Cups, but not carved out. And it's like, before I take on this one also emotional turn, whatever that means for a number of you, where it's like I'm also projecting what it is I'm feeling or what I'm imagining, what I'm dreaming of in a certain space, striking the intention form here, and what it is that I'm rather feeling the intention of when I'm meditating. I'm hearing specifically for a number of you, how is it that I'm then going to be merging with that perceptively, and how is it that my perception of rather, first and foremost, my perception is being, I'm hearing, marketed properly by the assets that I hold in an internal space. And I'm seeing it as being this externalized sort of form that your work takes on in the future, I'm hearing as well, and also in a certain given moment that is kind of playing, I'm hearing chess a little bit with how you choose certain paths right now. And there's an honesty though to the space. It's like, well, I'm hearing the baby's going to be born. I'm hearing that specifically. And they're not going to be wondering where they were born out of. They're going to be wondering where the walker is. I'm hearing as well for a number of you. There's going to be a focus, let's say, on what is actually tended to. I'm hearing what is serviced and what is actually I'm hearing summer, I'm hearing somber, I'm hearing as well with the Empress. It's like I'm almost seeing this feeling of like lullabies with the Empress. It's like how you are, I'm hearing basket with the Empress. It's like I'm seeing eggs that pop out, and you're like, I need to put them somewhere. I'm hearing, and they've got to remain hot as well. The Ace of Swords here in reverse. Okay, and the Seven of Swords. There could be a focus on what you kind of are wondering the odds of. I'm hearing the chances. You might be thinking that, you might be feeling that there are some odds. I'm hearing even a risk that in moving in a certain industry, I'm hearing specifically, or publicizing something in a certain way could really take a certain turn. And you're like, if I start talking about that in that way, oh my goodness, I'm hearing they're gonna want me out of here. I'm hearing specifically, I'm hearing gone. Two of Swords, Three of Wands, and the Son of Wands. Whatever that may mean, whatever you take as well. It could be your own energy. It could be the energy of someone else as well. But there's a focus on what you find I'm hearing the interdimensional space of, I'm hearing for a number of you. Also, though, the interpretation of in a space that is held in the seed of sound, I'm hearing for a number of you, related to the Empress. I'm hearing fertility. I'm hearing of the future, what it is that you hold a space of intention for to create. And that's your winning ticket, I'm hearing specifically. The egg that you do not need to, I'm hearing hunt, whatever that may mean for a number of you, that you feel it's like, I'm trying to, let's say, finance something, and do I find the finances to finance it with, or do I kind of find the form that I want my financing to take on? Very interesting. And you might be kind of debating something I'm hearing as well. This could be like a connection I'm hearing as well. The Six of Cups in reverse, the Hierophant, that you are somewhat commercializing. Very interesting. The Two of Cups mirroring the Six of Cups. Okay, the World and the High Priestess. Something that you are getting getting going with, but what it is that you feel perhaps in a certain way. I'm hearing Angel here with the Nine of Pentacles and the Strength card here. It could be related to, I'm hearing Spirit here with the Strength card and the Son of Swords. Someone who I'm hearing master class. I'm hearing master. I'm hearing something that may have been from the past. It could be someone academic, somebody who, though, was like a writer or a speaker, a publisher, an author, was like your favorite author, your favorite, I'm hearing chancellor in some kind of way, who is perhaps even an idol in a certain way for you. Well, whatever that may be. It could be also a process or a period of time that you, or a process that you really identified with as holding potential down the line. And it can be a certain propensity of yours as well, a certain potential. I'm seeing that you want to create and carve out a space that feels just right for you before it is that you get breaking out of a certain box in any particular industry. I'm hearing that for a number of you. And I'm seeing, Gemini, that I'm hearing again the space of sound with the moon. I'm hearing memory in reverse, and the moon is in reverse. 3 of Wands in reverse, 6 of Cups in reverse, the Justice card upright. I'm hearing Jack of all trades with the Strength card. There's something, again, I'm seeing you like making a decision, but realizing that there are so many variables. I'm hearing of greatness to what it is you perhaps want to get going. I'm hearing get a move on with, get also published. I'm hearing broadcasted publicly in the future. I'm hearing on a large, broad, expansive scale. And I'm seeing that this has to do with what you see as holding potential down the line. It could be related to what and who you see being really relevant for you. Perhaps even it can be related to matters of I'm hearing corporate finances. Like if I want to start a certain project, how is it that seed funding and the first seed rounds are going to eventually, I'm hearing, multiply and reach a certain moment of manufacturing that really makes, I'm hearing, the production a label, whatever that may mean for a number of you, that we can set our I'm hearing our assets on. And I'm seeing it as like, I'm seeing for you, Gemini, that what it is that you may be investing in right now has somewhat of a turn to it that it takes on through time that eventually is going to be talked about. I'm hearing very publicly, and I'm seeing that this is related to how you also act in a very public way. How it is that you act out. I'm hearing specifically related to the Son of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, what you may be announcing, what it is that you may be professing. I'm hearing as well what it is you may be proposing, and that is I'm hearing held in a heavily emotional space. I'm hearing also again interdimensional here with the Ace of Pentacles in the world, what it is that you are emotionalizing. I'm hearing innovating. I'm hearing as well the expectations for, and whatever it is, Gemini, around this time that you feel is really holding a sacredness of spirit. I'm getting as well in terms of how you identify with it. It's like, this is a special time. I'm hearing, I'm not just graduating, I'm not just getting married, I'm getting I'm hearing again recognize. And I'm hearing also, though, getting very I'm hearing gracious, grateful, great here with the Magician at what it is that I am seeing myself carrying out the performance of. And it's so exciting, Gemini. I'm seeing for a number of you that this has to do with what you've I'm hearing great grandmother here with the Magician, what it is others look to you for. I'm hearing guidance on. It's like they see you as being really creative as well in this space. I'm seeing it. I'm hearing party planning, event planning for a number of you, hearing project planning as well. It's like there could be some kind of craft as well that you really get a whole lot of I'm hearing letters in the mail about. It's like, you know what you're doing, and you're like, I'm trying to do it in a new way that tells everyone that I do it not just for the people. I'm hearing specifically, I'm hearing common people, whatever that may mean. Remember, you always take it as you go related to the Magician, but in the way that feels like it grows with me as I work with it. And that is a space that, again, I'm hearing grandfather clause with the Magician. I'm hearing as well grandmother. I'm hearing granddaughter. It's like something that you may be replacing. I'm hearing moving into the space of as well what it is that you may be reconnecting with, rekindling ties with, I'm hearing as well. And that may be happening right around here, the 15th to 31st. I'm hearing 16th strongly. Something might come in around the 16th that gets I'm hearing your gown all in order. I'm hearing specifically, it's like something might become really clear about what you kind of want to be how you want to be represented. I'm hearing specifically. Thank you so much, Gemini, for tuning in. Love and light to here. Enjoy this period of the 1st to the 15th of the month. And I highly recommend to check out as well your rising sign or moon sign, as you may find there's further insights there for you into your situation. And such exciting energies here for you during this time. We, again, are moving into Mercury retrograde right around the 16th. And if you'd like to check out the extended reading that will roughly span the time frame between the 16th up to the 31st of November, you can click the link below in the description box to provide, and that will route you to order the signs of interest. And thank you all so much for your support with these readings. Love and light to you all here. And I'm hearing Taurus here strongly wants to stand in the ovation with you, whatever that may mean. Remember, the Oval Office as well. I'm seeing being related to the Ace of Pentacles, take it as well, whatever that may mean. Looking for a number of you related to the Three of Wands as well, and the Son of Wands. there is a focus, as I'm getting it, for a number related to the strength card. I'm hearing strategy, strategist, strategic. I'm hearing let's start where we really begin this time. And there's something that you feel, Gemini, for a number of you, that you perhaps want to get, again, like I'm hearing publicly known as, I'm hearing for, pronouncing, presenting, and it could be a certain image, ideology, and icon as well. Thank you so much again for tuning in, Gemini. Love and light to you here. I'm hearing leap year, nose only. I'm hearing the letter of love, whatever that may mean for a number of you. The strength card in reverse. I'm hearing again May, whatever that may mean for a number of you. Take as you will. Let me tune in right here before we trail out for you, Gemini, and see what comes through. Gasper here with the Father Swords in reverse, the Magician upright. I'm hearing we are getting, I'm hearing our colored pencils ready. I'm hearing, and we're getting really clear on what we want to be using them for. It can be related to what you kind of see as a creative direction. I'm hearing also a creative audience that may be related to what you create, but not entirely and not purely. I'm hearing it as being related to how you, I'm hearing also, again, get great at how you want to be, I'm hearing, I'm hearing public rally. I'm hearing getting into office. I'm hearing that specifically for a number of you. I'm seeing it as like, again, there's something that you want to kind of gasp. I'm hearing again here with the Temperance card, Father Swords, the Devil, the Nine of Cups upright, Seven of Wands in reverse. You're getting recognized, Gemini. This is not, I'm hearing, a joke. This is not a practical joke. I'm hearing it's not April Fool's. I'm hearing, again, it's also not May. It's like if something in the past was not channeled properly, be it a certain, I'm hearing I'm hearing campaign, okay? You're getting, I'm hearing all of your I'm hearing dice checked before they're rolled, and you're also getting all of the doorways paved and cleared, so the paths are all systems go. And I'm seeing for you, Gemini, that you're not getting caught up in the after party as well. The Son of Swords here. I'm seeing like if you're presenting something and there are a lot of questions, a lot of audience members who want to question your actions. I'm hearing you're just taking them, and you're taking them in the room and out the room in ways that, again, are gracious. I'm hearing specifically, and there's a sense of ghosting. I'm hearing with the Five of Swords and the Two of Cups. If you're preparing something, Gemini, I'm seeing for a number of you that, and this could be the energy of another, especially if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they're taking time to tell you what they need to tell you. They're not just going to be getting, I'm hearing Gomez on the other line to tell you that you are, I'm hearing the Angela, I'm hearing Brockmuller, whatever that means for a number of you, I'm hearing of their dreams. They're not going to be telling you that you are the chancellor of the event before they feel like they've got the chance to tell it to you in the rightest of ways, whatever that may mean for a number of you. Five of Swords upright and the Two of Cups upright. I'm hearing as well to make all the rights taste, sound, and smell wrong, whatever that means for a number of you. I'm seeing that there's something that someone, and I'm hearing it is in the reverse as well, to make all of the wrongs sound, taste, smell. I'm hearing and also fit. Right, very interesting. And I'm seeing that this is related to a debate, perhaps a negotiation. Strongly, yes, here for you. I'm hearing Temperance, Sagittarius. Someone here is not a sellout, is not a buyout. If you're negotiating with them, they do not have a character that bends backwards. I'm hearing that specifically. They don't just bounce around in a room like a ball that blows air in and out, depending on who it blows a kiss to first before they play the game. It's like, no, this person, Temperance, if you're dealing with someone with a lot of Sagittarius in their chart, they don't get the party started with who's, I'm hearing servicing it. I'm hearing or providing the I'm hearing the party poppers. I'm hearing the balloon as well, the props. It's like this person gets, I'm hearing gold because they understand what gold is going to be I'm hearing Gulf Stream here with the Temperance card up right. I'm hearing Gulf Allies. I'm hearing Guest List here with the Temperance card. It's like, I'm seeing it as like how a certain commodity even is going to be carried out as holding value down the line. And that can be taken in so many ways, Gemini. I'm seeing that this is political, strongly socio-political for a number of you, whatever that may mean for a number, but I'm seeing it as being related to how certain people, I'm hearing, get dressed before a certain event. And that is really important to them, as they may see it. If you're waiting on word, if you're waiting to hear back from someone specifically, they're not just a performer, okay? They don't just, like, I'm hearing, get their gig on because they get their shoes on. It's like they've got to get ready in ways that make them feel like they're getting ready for what really holds potential down the line. And that's not a simple clause that's drawn up, all right? This is like something that has somewhat of a storyline to it as well that they might need to kind of tend to, and they might be kind of working on behalf of a number of corporations, I'm hearing companies, that they kind of need to tie certain I'm hearing shoelaces to, with, I'm hearing towards as well. It's like there's perhaps 5, I'm hearing specifically the number 5 companies, 5 letters, 5 I'm hearing Lori here with the 5 swords, take as you will, like 5 I'm hearing times I'm hearing as well that they associate with the number 5 in some kind of way, perhaps for a number of you, perhaps specific message coming through, always take as you will, Gemini, but I'm seeing that there's somewhat of like a glorification of how they perceive even how something is considered to be great. And they hold a very high standard to themselves, first and foremost. They have a philosophy also, I'm hearing, specifically on love and what love, I'm hearing, listens to and listens in on when it's leaving, I'm hearing paradise, trove, cove, whatever the main number of you, I'm hearing also like, it's like they're, I'm hearing, not bitter at heart, but they're also not heartbroken, and they're also not beating the heart out of their chest to show someone that they believe in it, whatever that, it's like this person might also be really, I'm hearing, great at not showcasing the emotions that they're telling you about in a way that is premature, where it's like if someone feels a certain way, let's say, right, I'm getting for a number of you that they don't really get caught up in, I'm hearing, the game of how they tell it to you, how they show it to you, how they tell you how hot, I'm hearing, their temperature is. It's like I'm seeing that this person somewhat meditates, I'm hearing, also practices how they propose their own passion, and in a way that is very methodical, very meticulous, and I'm seeing that they take their time, and I'm seeing that as being like a point that's hounded on. Like if you look at this Temperance, right, card, if you look at this one, I'm hearing baboon, whatever that may mean for a number of you. It's, I don't think that this is a baboon. This is a peacock, flamingo, okay? And if you look at, right, this character, it's like they're fanning this flame with their tears. And it's like, if you're thinking if they're really doing that, they're really doing that, Gemini. Like, you can rest assured that the portrait that they are painted out as and on, they are really, I'm hearing, they're really promoting themselves as, and it's like, again, it's like, I'm hearing, I'm not no poster child, whatever that may mean, I'm hearing poster boy as well. It's like they are not concerned with, but they might be in the public eye. Yes, they might be, they might have a lot, they are on a fast track here as well to fame, take it as you will. What is fame, right? We're all famous. What does it mean to be famous, right? But there's a space that they connect to, I'm hearing, that they understand the audience for and with. There's a space that they really, I'm hearing, get also really turned on by thinking about, and it could be your own energy, Gemini, and what does it mean to be turned on, right? There is a focus on what, as I'm getting it, you, and it could be taken personally, interpreted a number of ways, but and what it is that you feel has a whole lot of, I'm hearing, presence to it, and in a way that alludes to the fire that burns in the darkest of nights. I'm hearing down the line. I'm hearing in the deepest of. I'm hearing discussions as well. Yes, this is a very deep person. If you're dealing with someone who's got a lot of Sagittarius and they've turned your back, if they've turned their back somewhat on you, I'm hearing specifically as it may have been talked about, like, oh, they turned their back on you like that, like whatever that mean, in a perceptive way.
Gemini.
Okay, the phone cut there. We were saying, and if as it may be perceived that they like kind of turn their back on you, like they stop talking to you in some kind of way, I'm getting that this individual is really, I'm hearing specifically, good at getting where they want to get what they want. Very interesting. I'm seeing it as like, if they have a desire, they almost like imagine where they want that desire. It's like, and then they merge. I'm hearing they manage how they present that. I'm hearing how they pursue that, and also how they manifest that and maneuver that conversation. I'm hearing that discussion, also that particular dynamic. And this individual might have a lot of Scorpio in their chart. Again, they might have a lot of lunar tendencies. I'm hearing as well with the moon, someone who's very, very, very somewhat like secluded in the way that they call in for story time, like whatever that may mean. Like they might again be really social, but the way that they project also of their own private performances or their own private practices is not very public. Okay, it's like not very clear as well in the way that it may be communicated. I'm seeing that again though, that they are taking their time to have the talk that they feel that they want to have in a certain place at a certain time. Okay, so we'll see if these energies move through, and it seems that the Temperance card is motioning over to the Magician. They're all looking into the future here. The Father of Swords is kind of I'm hearing taken hostage by the Magician, and winds up in I'm hearing in the Windy City. I'm hearing tunnel, channel again. I'm hearing Channel Islands here. I'm hearing Chattanooga Falls. I'm hearing chapter. Chamber of Commerce here with the Father of Swords strongly. Okay, whatever that means for a number of you Gemini. Let's see anything else before we tune out. And again, if you'd like to check out the 15th to 31st of the month reading, you can click the link below and it'll route you there, and you'll receive immediate access to that reading once you follow through with the purchase page. On the order page rather, you should find the link right there immediately upon purchase. All right, so let's though see anything else that comes through here for the 1st to the 15th of the month Gemini. I'm hearing somebody wants to jingle bell rock with you here, the Emperor upright and the Temperance card. You might be dealing with someone who, as you may feel it, has a lot of potential. Someone who really sees a whole lot of potential in you. They might have a lot of Aries in their chart. They might be an entrepreneur. They might again have a lot of Sag in their chart as well. But there's somewhat of a space of gratitude that gets your oars in order here. Specifically, it's almost like this feeling of like, I'm hearing the principle of like goodwill faith, whatever that means for a number of you. You might be thinking that they're speaking to other people, but I'm hearing they're not. I'm hearing superficial. I'm hearing superficially supporting any I'm hearing, again, like I'm hearing success story, I'm hearing campaign. If you're thinking about if someone's going to publish your work or not, I'm seeing that it's not a matter of what your work is compared to others. I'm seeing that it's not in that way, Gemini, okay? But always take it as you will, always a matter of personal interpretation. And if you'd like a personal reading, right, this is of course general reading, always take it as you will, can be taken or received a number of ways. If you'd like a private reading, and that's what we've been asking if I do private readings, and I do as of yet, so if you'd like a private reading, you can click the link below in the description box to provide. Dear Gemini, okay. But again, I'm back to mention that this person might be married, I'm hearing as well. They might take marriage and the concept of marriage very seriously. It might be related to contracts as well. It's like, I don't sign any loose leaf piece of paper. I'm hearing if you need to have a note for the hallway monitor to allow you to pass through, I'm hearing the person who's going to be doing it. It's like, I am a teacher who talks about things with a non-judgmental attitude, but with my own, I'm hearing jiu-jitsu suit on. I'm hearing in my belt fasten. It's like I'm seeing this person as having their own way of doing things, like very strongly so. I'm hearing like their rules. I'm hearing rule book, guidebook, guidance counselor. I'm hearing as well. But it's very exciting. It's a very inspiring energy here, Gemini. I'm seeing that for a number of you, again, this might be the kind of space that you're taking on, the air that you're taking on. And if that is so, others are really, really, really inspired. Really, 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 I'm hearing turned on to what you are talking about as well, and the way that you're talking about it. And that's something that's just magnetic. Like, do you see how she like doesn't really talk directly about the concept of love? I'm hearing also marriage, but she like obviously has feathers that she flaunts to I'm hearing attract the flock, like for that purpose, like whatever that, but I'm seeing it as like something that is not just I'm hearing joked about, but something that is actually I'm hearing breaking someone out of jail. I'm hearing jailbreak. I'm hearing Jingle Bell Rock again as well. It's like it's something that may be financing something. If you're thinking of getting investment around this time, Gemini, I'm hearing you got your jam on. I'm hearing on the piece of bread that you have your butter also slathered onto, that you're putting in the toaster, and you're getting ready to set it at the perfect temperature to take it out. And I'm hearing offer it to those who are giving you some kudos. Very interesting. I'm seeing there being a crowd. I'm hearing also a certain I'm hearing company that really is I'm hearing candy cane analysis here with the Temperance card and the Wheel of Fortune, Two of Cups. They might be thinking about when to promote you. I'm hearing when to present your work, when to publish your work. They might be thinking of when to make a certain proposal as well. And I'm hearing act. It could be related to the theme of I'm hearing Christmas, whatever that may be. Remember the theme though as well, and the industry, even the space. I'm hearing space though that is associated with a certain season. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in, dear Gemini. Love and light to you here. Enjoy this period, and if you'd like to see how the energies will move it through the 15th and 31st of the month, to see how the energies related to the Temperance card, the Magician, the Father of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the Nine of Cups, it can be moving through. Take it as you will. There could be focus on what is being spaced out. I'm hearing tree sap, okay, what may be collected here with the Two of Cups. I'm almost saying like 2 cups collecting tree sap. Very interesting, related to the Temperance card. Could be something that is being prepared, drawn up. I'm hearing in the drawer, in the chest right now. I'm hearing treasury. It's like something that may be just starting to be drawn out in pencil. I'm hearing threaded analysis, knee bone, bone knit. Is that... Oh, I'm hearing catnip as well. I'm hearing though it's like an herb. Knit bone, is that that is, that's an herb. Okay, yes, and it helps with the bones. I'm hearing specifically like healing bones. Okay, look into it, Gemini, if you feel so compelled, and if anybody knows, please feel free to comment. Nonetheless, yet again, there's a focus as I'm getting it on what you may be manufacturing. I'm hearing again what it is you may be marketing as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. And again, there could be a timeline here that is alluded to. I'm hearing script, screenplay writing, what it is that is being in the process of being sourced. I'm hearing outsourced as well. There could be a focus on language, specifically what is being planned in certain locations, on certain sites, in certain places, in certain, I'm hearing performance halls, parties. Is like something is being prepared, talked about. Thank you so much again, Gemini, for tuning in. Love and light to you here. And I'm seeing that there is a focus as well in the audience that may be related. Love and light. Enjoy this period. And again, I'm hearing here so much energy coming through here for you, that there could be somewhat of a focus as well on the past. And if you're waiting on an offer here, yet again, a proposal, if you're waiting for someone to get back to you on something, I'm hearing a gig with the Two of Cups and the Temperance card, the Emperor. There could be somewhat of like I'm hearing review period, and again, we are moving into the Mercury retrograde period right around the 16th of the month of November, and they're perhaps reviewing a certain portfolio. They might be reviewing, let's say, certain campaigns that ran in the past, and they might be, I'm hearing, working on remarketing certain points there. They might be working on remaking also a certain merging. I'm hearing acquisitions. I'm hearing funding. There could be a focus on what they are making. I'm hearing drawing up the contract for it, maybe related to an actual, like what the funding source may be, but I'm seeing it as they might be considering what environment may be most conducive to carrying out a certain conversation as well, and it might be related to seasons and timing. Again, thank you so much, Gemini, for tuning in. Love and light to you all here. Let me see if anything else comes through. I'm hearing autumn. In the autumn, I'm hearing the summer wind with the Emperor. I'm hearing that song by Frank Sinatra. The Summer Wind, is it by Frank Sinatra? Okay. I'm hearing the song that doesn't start. I'm hearing in the heart, whatever that may mean for a number of you. Take it as you will. It's like something that there's a focus on funding here strongly for a number of you. There's a focus on what is being gathered. I'm hearing resources, what may be being prepared. Something is being prepared, Gemini, okay? And they might be considering what their options are in terms of what they would like to, I'm hearing give you the space for the resources for to audition with. I'm hearing also to intern as, okay? Thank you so much, Gemini, again, for tuning in. Love and lights here. Thank you so much, all of you, for connecting. Thank you for your dear likes, your comments, your shares, your subscriptions. I'm so touched by all of you. Thank you for connecting, Gemini. Thank you so much, all of you, for those who've been following for quite some time now. Thank you for connecting. Thank you for leaving your comments. I read all of them, and I'm so touched by all of you. Thank you for sharing the journey together. And right before we tune out, I'm hearing the letter L. I'm hearing lemur. I'm hearing leasing office as well here with the Temperance card. I'm hearing translator as well with the Two of Cups. It could be focused on what is perhaps being communicated. What it is that is also though being. I'm hearing cantare. Whoa, with the Two of Cups and the Emperor. What may be eventually? I'm hearing brought to the public on a broad, expansive level. Thank you so much again for tuning in. Love and light to you, and I'll see you soon, Gemini. Bye, dear. Bye. One more note, Gemini, wants to come through for you. There is a focus here on what I'm hearing. I just can't get enough. What's that song? Oh my gosh. If anybody knows, please comment it, okay? But I'm seeing that I'm hearing grandfather clause here with the Temperance card and the Two of Cups. There's something that someone might be in the Five of Swords. What someone might be wanting to fit into a certain situational context, and it's like I'm hearing I believe in their potential. I'm hearing I believe in their market as well. I feel that there is a space for it. I'm hearing to breathe itself into, and I'm hearing to begin again in. But how is it that we are going to be breaking it out of the box that we held those shoes in at a certain point in time here in the case? And there's a focus on, it can be a legal case, right? Take it as you will. It could be what is, again, to be manufactured but also innovated. I'm hearing renovated as well. There's a focus, so I'm hearing on the announcement, what you are, I'm hearing understanding has the purpose that you would like to project and through your assets. And for a number of you, Gemini, I'm getting that this is related to how you glamorize. I'm here with the Two of Cups. How it is though that you perhaps prepare for, again, in a social way, presenting something. Thank you so much again for tuning in, Gemini. And I highly recommend check out your rising, ascendant, or moon sign, as you may find there's further insights there for you and your situation. If you're watching specifically for matters related to love, art, partnership, harmony, beauty, even finances, material assets, and goods. If you're producing anything, music, also anything creative, let's say, right, related to the senses, consumerism. I'm hearing strongly what is consumed. Take it as you will. Then you may want to check out your Venus sign. You may find rather that watching your Venus sign provides further illumination. Again, consumption. What is consumption, right? There could be a focus on how it is that you are, I'm hearing projecting something. How it is that you are I'm hearing, again, presenting something, but there's a focus on the physicality to that as well, perhaps for a number of you, how it is that you are identifying with what it is you're presenting. And that is related, I'm hearing, specifically to the childhood past. I'm hearing that for a number of you, something that you may have been working on over time, accumulated. This can be experiences that you've held in a certain industry or in a number of industries, a certain number of projects that you've worked on. I'm seeing childhood actress that has been really, I'm hearing, making the rounds. I'm hearing also spending a lot of money on getting their face out there. I'm hearing specifically, it's like their resources, I mean, material costs are like through the roof. Like, they are a Jupiterian at heart when it comes to how they get their jams out there. I'm hearing on set, on tape, on film. They are somewhat of I'm getting it as like not like a perfectionist, but like a professor of their own craft. I'm hearing professional as well, very professional. I'm hearing professional of their own craft with the Temperance card upright. And it's like if they are interested in a certain field, and I'm hearing jockey strings here with the Temperance card and the Nine of Cups. It's like if they're interested in a certain field, they research it. I'm hearing they prioritize it, and they research it, and they remember it, and they remarket it, and they reconnect with it. I'm hearing at another point, it's like they're highly perhaps strategic as well in the way that they take on certain talks. I'm hearing discussions. I'm hearing in their playtime outfit as well. There is a focus on what they take time to understand, perhaps research, and then how they, I'm hearing, how does it they represent that in a physical way, okay? And there could be a focus on collaboration, but I'm seeing that this has to do with how something is being recognized publicly versus how something is being represented on a private level first. Even it can be related to what is disclosed here, but I'm hearing announcement again for a number of you, but I'm seeing that it's something that you're working on, okay? I'm hearing rhythmically as well, routine, but I'm seeing for a number of you that this has to do with something that has been worked on in the past, something that has been, I'm hearing recessed, I'm hearing resuscitation with the Temperance card, I'm hearing announcement on leave, absence, the Nine of Cups and the Two of Cups. I'm hearing re-representing. There could be something that you're kind of renovating, that you're remodeling, that you are reinventing as well. Thank you so much, Gemini, for tuning in. There is a focus on how it is that you're publicly carrying that out. How it is that you're publicly performing in that space with a certain audience. And there could be a focus on who you may feel. And there could be, again, a party that is kind of processing how you have been operating in a certain space, how it is you have been also integrating with, I'm hearing internalizing and interacting with a certain group. I'm hearing of people in certain places at certain times, in certain timelines. I'm hearing as well projects, and somebody's perhaps reviewing your work. Sagittarius, I'm hearing strongly. They might be a teacher, they might be a professor. I'm hearing fellowship, announcement again. It's like they might be wondering how your creative work gets, I'm hearing, acclaimed for. It's like they might be reviewing your public records as well. I'm hearing your history and how it is that you are, again, integrating your work, interacting with certain individuals at certain points in time, at certain places. And I'm hearing prodigy here. I'm hearing practice, and I'm hearing on the shelf. And again, this might be you preparing for carrying something out, right? It's like you might be reviewing certain parts of your work. You might be working with certain professors, reviewing, editing, proofreading a certain, I'm hearing, project that you want to really take publicly here. And I'm getting that I'm hearing to primetime television with the Temperance card and the Two of Cups and Five of Swords, something that you may be drawing up a script for. I'm hearing analysis analytically as well, and you could be doing some industry research here as well. Thank you so much again, Gemini, for tuning in. Love and light to here, and let me see if anything else wants to come through. I mean, they just want to get to know you here with Temperance, the Seven of Wands, and the Two of Cups. They just want to, I'm hearing that song. Oh, okay. It's like, I just want to get to know you, I'm hearing specifically. And you're like, but what's your version of getting to know me? Like, does that mean that you're going to be taking time? Okay, just what's time? I mean, what's your currency of time? Is that like how the clock ticks, or how the talk talks through time? Whatever that means for a number of you. It's like, how is it that we are planning this? And for a number of you, you may be dealing with someone who has a really like odd fashion of how they kind of move through a certain experience of getting to know someone. And that might be kind of like stalking you as well. It's like, I get to know you by just watching you. When you don't know where I'm watching you from, I'm hearing as well. And when you don't know what exactly I'm watching you on as well, whatever that may mean, in particular for a number of you, there could be someone who is monitoring a certain process that you're presenting yourself through. They could be also gathering opinions. They could be talking to a number of people, sources. I'm hearing allies and best friends to understand how you make friends and how you befriend your boardroom mates. I'm hearing specifically your bed mates. I'm hearing as well, but I'm hearing your best friend as well. It's like, rather here, Gemini, there's someone who is really interested in your audience. I'm hearing as well how you are kind of like gathering your crowd up. I'm hearing gathering also your grapes in the field, and they might be wondering what your interpretation is of all of this in a really twisted way. Like, it's like, it could be so simple as, I wonder what they think love means. And then, and again, you might be someone who's like super philosophical. And what does it mean, right, to be philosophical? But take it as you will. And then it's like, but instead of just asking you directly, they like go to your grandmother and they ask her what kind of grapes she chose for her wine at her wedding. Like, they're such a detective, whoever this person is. Like, they take pride in knowing someone very well in ways that don't just work out. Like, I know her favorite color and where she works at, and that makes me feel like we're worth this relationship. Like, I'm not seeing it in that way. Gemini is like, when whatever way that may be, not necessarily in any particular way, but I'm seeing it as like there being somewhat of a space of wanting to, again, I'm hearing specifically, get to know someone in ways that don't just get the pants on and the show moving. And I'm hearing grandmother again. It's like they might have also a lot of respect for the elderly. I'm hearing something like, this is someone who like is so I'm hearing grandpa material, whatever that may mean. Like, they understand where you want to also get going with things, and they can be very intuitive, a lot of wisdom. I'm hearing specifically from childhood. They could, again, it's like a very like old soul kind of feeling, like someone who just has I'm hearing boundaries, not because they needed to break them and then find where they were, but because they're just really great at setting them on the stage that they are not starting their work on, but that they are speaking on behalf of. Very interesting. I'm seeing someone who's really I'm hearing GIMP. I believe that is a software where you can edit graphics. Okay. Gemini. I mean, where are we going with this? And there might be a process of kind of thinking, well, where did the jester go? I'm hearing, where did the jester jingle off to? Because I don't hear his gym suit anymore. I'm hearing in his locker. Very interesting. It's like, I'm hearing also his father, whatever that. It's like there's something that may be going unnoticed in a certain crowd, and you might be wondering where they're also clapping their hands to now. And you might be wondering also who has some kind of say on what you may be working on. Thank you so much again for tuning in, Gemini. Love and light to you here. Thank you so much for your dear support with these readings. Love and light to you. Have a beautiful 1st to 15th, and we'll move here into the 15th, this 31st of the month of November. If you'd like to check this reading out, feel free to click the link below in the description box or Ryan that will route you to it. Thank you again so much, all of you, for your dear support, energetically above and beyond all, for these videos. All of you, thank you for connecting and for this journey that we share. Okay, all are one, right? Love and light to you. Have a beautiful, beautiful start to the month as we move into the new moon in Scorpio as well. And let's see, anything else before we trail it out? Okay, yet again, and thank you so much for your dear support with these readings, the mid-month readings. Yet again, they will be readily available upon your purchase. When you order directly, there should be a link that pops up right after on that screen, and you can get routed there to watch the extended reading. And let's see, anything else? Okay, And I'm hearing Pottsville. I'm hearing Poolsville as well with the Temperance card. Take it as you will, whatever that may mean. I'm hearing Porter Square House. Porter Publishing. Okay. I'm hearing for office. Again, take it as you will. There could be something that you may be getting word out about, and you may be going through a certain agency to get that started. Nonetheless, thank you so much again for tuning in. Love and light to you, Gemini. Thank you for connecting. Have a beautiful, beautiful November, and I'll see you soon. Bye.